You ever feel like something's off? Like you're just not as driven as you used to be? Let's be real, fellas. Since 1999, the average man's testosterone levels have plummeted 25%. That's insane. We're seeing guys in their prime, jacked, full of that alpha energy, then bam! They hit 35, 40 and it's all downhill. Belly starts growing, energy disappears. It's like they're turning into a different person. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be that way. You can be that 50-year-old dude still crushing it in the gym, hair's full, energy's through the roof. And the key? You got it, testosterone. This isn't some coincidence, man. The way we're living, the choices we're making, it's messing with our natural T production. So, I'm gonna lay it out for you, 4 straight-up no BS steps to crank up that testosterone and reclaim your manhood. Stick around. Alright guys, first things first, we gotta talk about what you're putting into your body. You can't expect to run your engine on junk food and expect it to perform like a high-octane machine, right? Same goes for your testosterone. Processed sugar, that stuff is the devil. It messes with your insulin, leads to diabetes, packs on the fat, and guess what? All that tanks your testosterone levels. On the flip side, you gotta load up on the good stuff. We're talking protein, the building blocks of muscle, and healthy fats, the kind that fuel your hormones. Think about it. What did our ancestors thrive on? Meat, eggs, fish, nuts, real food. Now when I say protein, I mean lean cuts of beef, chicken, fish, eggs, the real deal. And those healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, nuts, fatty fish like salmon, nature's testosterone boosters. But hold on, we're not done yet. You also gotta make sure you're getting enough zinc and vitamin D. These two are like the unsung heroes of the testosterone game. Zinc, you can find that in oysters, beef, pumpkin seeds, good stuff. Vitamin D, get your butt outside in the sun every morning, soak it up and eat some egg yolks. Now I know what you're thinking. Joe, I can't be eating oysters every day. And you know what? You're right, that's where supplements come in. A good quality zinc supplement and vitamin D can help fill in the gaps and give your body what it needs to produce testosterone like a champ. Listen, I'm not saying you have to be perfect here, but making smarter choices about what you eat can make a world of difference. Cut back on the sugar, prioritize protein and healthy fats, get those key nutrients in, and you'll be amazed at how much better you feel. Alright, now that we've got your diet dialed in, let's talk about getting that body moving. You think those ancient hunters were lounging around all day? Hell no! They were out there chasing down their food, building muscle, pushing their bodies to the limit. And guess what? Their testosterone levels were through the roof. Look, if you're sitting around all day, your body's gonna think it's in survival mode. It's going to hold on to fat, conserve energy, and your testosterone production is going to plummet. You gotta challenge your body, man. You gotta show it who's boss. Now when I say exercise, I'm not talking about going for a leisurely stroll around the block. I'm talking about pushing yourself, breaking a sweat, feeling the burn. You need a combination of resistance training and cardio. Resistance training, that's your weightlifting, your body weight exercises, anything that builds muscle. And cardio, that's your running, swimming, biking, anything that gets your heart rate up and burns calories. Now here's the thing, you don't want to overdo it. Too much exercise can actually have the opposite effect and lower your testosterone. Find a balance, listen to your body, and give it time to recover. Remember, building muscle and losing fat go hand in hand when it comes to boosting testosterone. And that all comes down to what we talked about earlier, eating right and getting enough protein. So get out there, move your ass, challenge yourself, and watch your testosterone levels soar. You know, people underestimate the hell out of sleep. They think it's some kind of weakness, like they're losing time by being unconscious. But let me tell you something, man. Sleep is where the magic happens. It's when your body repairs itself, rebuilds muscle, and cranks up that testosterone production. You ever notice how you feel after a crappy night's sleep? Grumpy, sluggish, can't focus? Yeah, well, your testosterone levels are probably in the toilet too. Sleep deprivation is a surefire way to sabotage your hormones. Now, I'm not just talking about logging in enough hours, it's about quality sleep. The deep, restful kind that leaves you feeling refreshed and energized. And in today's world, with all the screens and distractions, getting good sleep can be tough. First things first, you gotta cut out the blue light at least an hour before bed. That means no phones, no laptops, no TV. That blue light messes with your melatonin production, which is the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. Speaking of melatonin, there are certain foods that can help boost your natural production. Bananas are a good one. Try eating one an hour before bed and see if it makes a difference. And of course, make sure your bedroom is conducive to sleep. Dark, quiet, cool. You want it to be like a sleep sanctuary. Listen, I get it, life gets busy, and sometimes sleep is the first thing to go. But trust me, making time for quality sleep is one of the best things you can do for your testosterone levels and your overall health. Alright guys, let's talk about stress. We all deal with it, it's part of life. But here's the thing, chronic stress, the kind that just lingers and eats away at you, is absolute kryptonite for your testosterone levels. You see, when you're stressed out, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Now, cortisol is important for short-term stress responses, like when you're facing a dangerous situation. But when cortisol levels are chronically elevated, it throws your whole hormonal system out of whack, and testosterone production takes a nosedive. So, what can you do about it? Well, you gotta find ways to manage that stress, man. And I'm not talking about zoning out in front of the TV with a six-pack. I'm talking about actively engaging in activities that calm your mind, reduce cortisol, and allow your body to restore its natural hormonal balance. One of the most powerful things you can do is meditate. I know, it sounds kind of woo-woo, but trust me on this one. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of meditation every morning can make a world of difference. There are tons of guided meditations available online, or you can just find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Another thing that can help is journaling. Sometimes just getting those thoughts and feelings out of your head and onto paper can be incredibly therapeutic. It allows you to process what's going on, gain perspective, and release some of that pent-up tension. And finally, practice gratitude. It might sound simple, but taking the time to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small, can shift your entire mindset. Gratitude helps you focus on the positive, reduces stress, and promotes feelings of happiness and well-being. Look, life's gonna throw curveballs your way, that's just how it goes. But by incorporating these stress management techniques into your daily routine, you can build resilience, lower your cortisol levels, and create an environment where your testosterone can thrive. So there you have it, fellas. 4 simple yet powerful steps to naturally boost your testosterone levels and reclaim your manhood. It's not about some magic pill or quick fix. It's about making sustainable lifestyle changes that support your body's natural hormone production. Remember, it's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good, having energy, being driven, and living life to the fullest. Don't let low testosterone dictate your life. Take control, make the changes, and I guarantee your future self will thank you for it.